Are you serious? Are you serious? Get some coffee and calm down, because we got a situation where Kim Jong-un, the North Korean little dictator, well, he's at it again. This time he fires another ballistic missile into the sea. Into the sea. When will he stop? When will he top hitting us again in the sea? North Korea. I mean, when is this guy going to stop? Stop. Well, 25 minutes ago, North Korea fired another ballistic missile into the east coast, and it flew about 800 kilometers or 500 miles into the sea. South Korea's news agency is reporting. The launch comes at heightened tensions on the Korean peninsula, with North Korea remaining defiant in the face of the latest UN Security Council resolution adopted earlier in the month in response to the nuclear test that was conducted back in January, when Kim Jong-un went ahead and exploded a hydrogen nuclear bomb underground. This thing was so big and so powerful, it caused a 5.1 earthquake. Then we know that he then fired off in February during the Super Bowl. He fired off a rocket into space, launching a satellite that went tumbling over the stadium in San Francisco about an hour after the Super Bowl game, to prove that he had this capability, that he can launch a rocket and can precisely put it where he wants. And we already know he has nuclear warheads. But now he's promising to test a small mini nuke on a ballistic missile to see how that works. Now, this missile that he fired just a few minutes ago did not have a nuclear warhead or a mini nuclear warhead on it. He was testing the waters again, if you will, with his ballistic missiles. But you can know this: they are working feverishly in North Korea to continue to get one up on the world as it relates to his leverage. He wants people to understand how powerful North Korea is. Meanwhile, his people suffer in poverty, food rationing, Christians being slaughtered and imprisoned and in slave camps, people being executed that are the closest to him all around him, always high-ranking generals, military defense secretaries of defense, his uncle, his aunt, his ex-girlfriend, his cousins. This guy don't care. I mean, are you serious? So we're in a situation here, but we've got to keep our eyes open here. And I know North Korea is on high alert. So is the United States of America. So are the Russians. So are the Chinese. Everybody, and the Japanese. Everybody in the South Pacific very concerned. What are we going to do with Kim Jong-un? Well, I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to Bible prophecy. Certainly, the Bible says there will be wars and rumors of wars. And nations would rise against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms. And there will be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. And all of these are the beginning of sorrows. It also says, because iniquity abounds, the love of many is going to wax cold. All right? So we're living in a very vulnerable time. But when this gospel is preached into all the world for witness unto all nations, then shall the end come. Oh, wow. Don't miss tomorrow's live broadcast. Tomorrow, my broadcast, 12 noon Eastern. I'll be right here in the studios here in Indiana, and we're going to get you up to speed on everything going on. It's getting crazy out there, seriously. And we want to keep you up to speed because we're living in the times that the Bible said would come. Times of great confusion. Times of great chaos. Times where men would see the sorrow coming upon the land. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.